Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Greg D here at home watching the storms moving across central Arkansas. You know, the severe weather threat likely to be coming from this line of storms now for the rest of today. Once this moves by your house, we're done. There's a lot of crud out ahead of it that's really going to prevent individual thunderstorms from developing very well through the afternoon. Little Rock southward, just a lot of little rain showers and downpours and clouds and humidity. That's a good thing. That'll keep things kind of stable for the rest of this afternoon. So this line may still have an isolated tornado in it or two through the afternoon. It's still well embedded with a good solid front line, and there could be some brief spin-ups like we saw back across St. Louis yesterday in parts of this line. But right now there's nothing even close to being dangerous. There's one severe thunderstorm warning from Morrilton down to the northern side of Hot Springs. That's going to move into Little Rock later on this morning. I kind of put this into motion here for you and show you how it's moving across Montgomery and Garland counties. Gusty winds is what the warning is for. It'll look pretty dark and scary as it's moving in. The reason these clouds look dark as they approach is that they're full of water, so the sun's light cannot pass through the cloud, so the cloud appears dark. It's not necessarily a sign of severity, and that's why thunderstorms look dark when they approach. The cloud itself is white. It's just blocking the sun's light from penetrating through it. So on your side, it looks dark. If you were to view the cloud from the top, it'd be white. So these are moving through this morning. They'll look pretty dark there as they approach. Much weaker north of Little Rock. Conway up towards Walnut Ridge, the northern half of Arkansas. North of I-40, no threat of severe weather right now, just plain rain and thunderstorms. This one segment that's going to move. Looks like it's going to affect places from Mayflower down to Arkadelphia and then point south later on this afternoon. Still looking at that slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center. We'll pull it up here on one of these maps. There we go. There's a slight risk for today. We can actually take a look at the convective outlook map and show you what it's doing for today. I believe they did update this morning. Not much of a real change here. Slight risk. You see it doesn't include northern Arkansas anymore because the storms have moved by. The tornado threat down to 2%. The wind threat is the highest at 30%, and so is the hail threat. So you're 15 times more likely to see a wind or hail report near your house than a tornado report. That threat has actually gone down since the last update from the Storm Prediction Center. And our RPM computer models handles this very well. Look at it. It's showing it exactly as it looks now on radar. A line of storms just continues through the state. Here is later on this morning. Later on this afternoon, 1 o'clock this afternoon, 2 o'clock this afternoon, it's 2 o'clock, it's already down south of Little Rock and then into southern Arkansas this evening and then into Louisiana, really before dark in many instances, with things clearing out for the rest of this afternoon. So not a big deal here. The threat seems to have gone down. I'll keep watching things, of course, and posting updates on my Twitter feed and, of course, the Facebook page. I'm not going to comment on specific towns. I know I'm still getting these things. Well, what about this? What about this? What about Benton? I got 2 kids. Well, everyone has someone to worry about. Having 2 kids is not going to give me more insight into the weather than I already can tell you now. It's a watch and wait situation, as it is with these storms. You know how it is. I don't even get antsy and nervous, but there's just nothing to get nervous about. You have to get smart and get informed. That's the best way to stay ahead of these storms. So just stay tuned for updates, everybody. I'll keep watching things here. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the cooler temperatures, the high humidity, and the cloudy skies. We've got some nicer weather coming up for Sunday as well. All right, everybody. Have a great Saturday. I'll see you back here on this Facebook page and on Twitter as well.